Yo, what's good, YouTube? In today's video, I'm showcasing my top 5 meta SMG loadouts in Warzone 2 Season 6. Basically, just going through and telling you guys exactly what you should be running in the current meta. But of course, before hopping into any of that, I want to give a massive shout out to the Noti gang. Without further ado, let's hop directly into the loadouts. Hopping directly into the list, starting off with our honorable mention. This didn't make the top 5, but it's still a super good option. We have the VASDEV 9K, which has been good in Warzone 2 really since the release of the game, and it's still really good now. So hopping directly into the build, starting off with the muzzle, we have the Spiral V3.5 flash hider, giving you guys that muzzle flash concealment and recoil steadiness. Then for the tuning on the muzzle, we're doing negative 0.58 for the ADS speed, and we're completely maxing it out for the gun kick control. And with it being an SMG, you want to be as fast as humanly possible, so we're tossing the FSS OLEV laser, giving you guys that ADS speed, aiming stability, and sprint to fire speed. Overall, making you a whole lot faster on the map, but also making you more accurate as well. For the tuning on the laser, we're doing negative 0.29 for that sprint to fire speed, negative 19.74 feet for the ADS speed. Mixing it perfect with the laser is the OTREZAT stock, giving us that aim, walking speed, and sprint speed, making it to where the VASDEV 9K is even faster. For the tuning on the stock, we're completely maxed out for the ADS speed. We're doing negative 1.32 for the aim, walking speed. Again, another perfect attachment mixing it with the laser in the stock is the TRUE-TAC grip for our rear grip, giving us the ADS speed and sprint to fire speed, making it to where the VASDEV 9K is even faster and to where it's more snappy. For the tuning on the rear grip, we're doing plus 0.74 for the recoil steadiness, negative 0.35 for that sprint to fire speed. And of course, for the last and final attachment, we have that 45 round mag, increase that mag capacity, making it to where you don't have to reload after every single kill. But overall, that's my full build for the VASDEV 9K SMG in Warzone 2 Season 6. I know this is my honorable mention, but like I was saying before, it's still a super good option in the current meta. So if you guys haven't already, go through, give the full build a try, tell them the highest kill game you guys get with it. Without further ado, let's hop into the actual list now. For our loading number 5, we have the VEL 46, which just like the VASDEV 9K is a super good option, but it's just not as good as the other SMGs on the list. So hopping directly into the build, starting off with the laser, we have the VLK LZR 7MW, which just like the VASDEV 9K's OLEV laser, it gives you guys that ADS speed, aiming stability, and sprint to fire speed, making it to where the MP7's a whole lot faster and to where you're more accurate as well. For the tuning on the laser, we're completely maxed out for that sprint to fire speed, and we're completely maxed out for the ADS speed. Then we're tossed on the Demo RXT stock, giving us that ADS speed, sprint speed, and crouch movement speed, mixing it perfect with the laser, making you even faster. For the tuning on the stock, we're doing negative 1.29 for the ADS speed and negative 1.55 for the aim walking speed. Another perfect attachment with the laser in the stock is the SCHLAGER Soldier grip for our rear grip, giving us that ADS speed and sprint to fire speed, making you even faster on the map, but also making it more snappy as well. Then we're going to be tuning the rear grip for plus 0.65 for that recoil steadiness and negative 0.45 for that sprint to fire speed. And for the next attachment, we have the 4.6 HOLLOWPOINT ammunition, which you're going to see on the list. We have this on a lot of our builds, but it's giving you guys that crippling power. But like I always tell you guys, it's making to where their screen looks crazy and to where they can't run. For the tuning on the ammunition, we're completely maxing out for that damage range, and we're completely maxing out for that bolt velocity. And of course, for the last and final attachment, we have that 50 round mag, increase that mag capacity, but also holding on to a little bit more mobility compared to the 60 round mag. But overall, that's my full build for the VEL 46, aka the MP7 SMG. I'm telling you guys, this thing is absolutely disgusting and still one of the best SMGs in the entire game, but it's just not as good as the other SMGs in the current meta. So if you guys haven't already, go through, give the full build a try, tell them the highest kill game you guys get with it. But like I said, that is our loading number 5 on the list. So let's hop directly into loading number 4. Loading number 4 is the ISO 9mm, which is actually the brand new SMG that just got added to Warzone 2. It's absolutely disgusting, and I have a video dropping on it very soon. Hopping directly into the build, starting off with the barrel, we have the ISO 45 factory, giving you guys that damage range, hip fire accuracy, and bolt velocity. For the tuning on the barrel, we're doing plus 0.35 for that recoil steadiness, and we're completely maxing it out for that damage range. Then we're tossed on the VLK LZR 7MW laser, giving you guys that ADS speed, aiming stability, and sprint to fire speed, which just like the last two SMGs, giving you guys the exact same pros and cons. For the tuning on the laser, we're completely maxed out for that sprint to fire speed, and we're completely maxing out for the ADS speed. Mixing it perfect with the laser is the Res 2 stock, giving us that sprint speed, crouch movement speed, aim walking speed, and ADS speed, literally making the ISO 9mm faster in every possible way. For the tuning on the stock, we're doing plus 2.71 for the aim walking steadiness and negative 2.40 for the aim walking speed. Then for the next attachment, we have the 9mm HOLLOWPOINT ammunition, which just like the VEL 46 is making it to where their screen looks crazy and to where they can't run. Then we're going to be tuning the ammunition ammunition, completely maxing out for that damage range, and completely maxing out for that bolt velocity. And of course, for the last and final attachment, we have that 50 round drum mag, increase that mag capacity, which with the ISO 9mm fire rate, this is absolutely essential. But overall, that's my full build for the ISO 9mm SMG in Warzone 2 Season 6. Like I was saying before, this is the brand new SMG that just got added into the game, and it is absolutely disgusting. So if you guys haven't already, go through, give the full build a try, tell them the highest kill game you guys get with it. But like I said, that is our loading number 4 on the list. Let's hop directly into loading number 3. Loading number 3 is the Lockman sub, aka the MP5, which has been super dominant and one of the best SMGs in the entire game for a really long time. In the Season 6 update, I thought it was going to get nerfed, but it didn't get touched again, and it's still super good right now. But hopping directly into the build, starting off with the laser, we have the VOK LZR7MW, giving us the exact same pros and cons. Then we're going to be tuning the laser for completely maxed out sprint to fire speed and completely maxed out ADS speed. Then we're tossing on the FT mobile stock, giving us that sprint speed, aim walking speed, crouch movement speed, and ADS speed, mixing it perfect with the laser, making the Lockman sub faster in every possible way. For the tuning on the stock, we're completely maxed out for the ADS speed. We're doing negative 1.94 for the aim walking speed. And for the third build in a row, we're tossing the 9mm hollow point ammunition, giving us the exact same pros and cons again. For the tuning on the ammunition, we're completely maxing out for the damage range, and we're completely maxing out for the bolt velocity. Then for the rear grip, we're tossing the Lockman TCG-10, giving us that recoil control, making sure you can beam anybody you really need to using this Lockman sub. For the tuning on the rear grip, we're doing plus 0.26 for that recoil steadiness, and negative 0.35 for the sprint to fire speed. And of course, for the last and final attachment, we have the 40 round mag, increase that mag capacity, but also holding on to a little bit more mobility compared to the 50 round drum mag. But overall, that's my full build for the Lockman sub, aka the MP5 in Warzone 2 Season 6. I'm telling you guys, this has been one of the best SMGs in the entire game for a really long time, and it's still super good in the current meta. So if you guys haven't already, give this whole build a try. But like I said, that is our loading number 3. So let's hop directly to our loading number 2. Loading number 2 is the Baz P, which is actually an SMG that got a massive buff. It's super good, and if you guys didn't see, I recently dropped a video on it. I'll hop directly into the build. Starting off with the laser, we have the VOK LZR7MW, again giving us that ADS speed, aiming stability, and sprint to fire speed. Just overall the exact same pros and cons. For the tuning on the laser, we're completely maxed out for that sprint to fire speed, and we're completely maxed out for that ADS speed. Mixing it perfect with the laser is the BRUEN Flash V4 stock, giving us that sprint speed, aim walking speed, crouch movement speed, and ADS speed. As you guys can tell, a lot of these builds across the SMGs are very similar, and this is another perfect attachment making you faster in every possible way. For the tuning on the stock, we're completely maxing out for the ADS speed, and we're completely maxing out for the aim walking speed. And again, another attachment making us even faster is the BRUEN Flash grip for our rear grip, giving us that sprint to fire speed and ADS speed. For the tuning on the rear grip, we're completely maxing out for that recoil steadiness. We're doing negative 0.30 for that sprint to fire speed. And of course, we gotta toss on the 9mm hollow point ammunition, giving us that crippling power. But like I've told you guys over and over, it's making to where their screen looks crazy and to where they can't run. For the tuning on the ammunition, we're completely maxing out for that damage range. We're completely maxing out for that bolt velocity. And one of the best things about the Baz P is the 50 round drum mag, giving us more than enough ammo to where you can even wipe out a full 4 stack if you really need to. But overall, that's my full build for the Baz P SMG in Warzone 2 Season 6. Like I was saying a second ago, this just actually got a massive buff, making it one of the best SMGs in the entire game. So if you guys haven't already, go through, give the full build a try, tell them the highest kill game you guys get with it. But like I said, that's my Baz P loadout. So let's hop directly into our last loadout, loading number 1. Loading number 1 and the best SMG in Warzone 2 right now is the ISO 45, which just like the Lockman sub was already one of the best, but didn't get nerfed or buffed in the update. So hopping directly into the build, starting off with the muzzle, we have the Spiral V3.5 flash hider, giving us that muzzle flash concealment and recoil steadiness. For the tuning on the muzzle, we're doing negative 0.16 for the ADS speed and plus 0.21 for the gun kick control. Then we're tossing on the Demo Fade TAC for our stock, giving us that aim walking speed and sprint speed. One of the massive reasons why this ISO 45 has such great mobility. For the tuning on the stock, we're doing negative 1.16 for the ADS speed, negative 2.40 for the aim walking speed. Mixing it perfect with the stock is the XP shear rear grip, giving us that ADS speed and sprint to fire speed. Another massive reason why the ISO 45 is so quick and very snappy. For the tuning on the rear grip, we're doing plus 0.74 for that recoil steadiness and negative 0.45 for that sprint to fire speed. And of course, we gotta toss on the .45 auto hollow point ammunition, giving us the no enemy skulls and crippling power, which like I've said over and over, makes their screen look crazy and to where they can't run. But overall, it is just one of the most broken attachments in the entire game. For the tuning on the ammunition, we're completely maxing out for that damage range, and we're completely maxing out for that bolt velocity. And of course, for the last and final attachment, we have the 45 round drum mag, which just like the ISO 9mm, the ISO 45 has a super fast fire rate, so this is absolutely essential. But overall, that's my full build for the ISO 45 SMG in Warzone 2 Season 6. Like I was saying a second ago, this didn't get nerfed or buffed in the update, but it's just super good on the map and it feels extremely dominant. So if you guys haven't haven't already, go through, give the full bit of try time, the highest kill game you guys get with it. That's it for the loadouts.